What's going on, world? My name is Patrick Michael Strange, host of the New Release Wednesday show, and you have tuned into our latest episode. Why are you here? It's probably because you want to know about what comics are coming into your local neighborhood comic shop. Well, never fear, we're giving you the top 3 from 3. And on today's show, I have podcasters Mansa Herndon and Ben Taylor to break it down. We're also introducing a new segment, in case you missed it, where a comics creator will let you know all about a book that you might have missed out. And also on this show, I got a bonus, and I'm gonna bring him on right now. My man, Arsia Rozegar. Come on over here, Arsia. He's got an amazing Kickstarter project that you're gonna wanna check out, but I'm gonna let him break it down right now. What's up, Arsia?
Much, man.
What's going on, man?
There.
So,
good.
what do you got going on, man?
So I got this project going on called Shahnameh for Kids.
Okay.
It's a kid's book. It's it's based on an ancient Persian mythology, and I'm doing kind of a sequential art kind of project. I got it on Kickstarter, looking to get some backers and get it out there.
Check it out, y'all. Support it. It's awesome. Do you have a Kickstarter URL for that or anything?
Well, you can go to ShahnamehForKids.com.
Let's spell that out, in case they're not Shahnameh, because like I'm thinking about it, okay, S-H.
Well, Shah means king.
Okay.
Nameh means text or book.
Okay.
So it basically means the Book of Kings or King of Books, depending on how you interpret it.
Gotcha. So let's spell that out,
It's
man.
SHAHNAMEH.com, and I'll take you directly to the Kickstarter page, and we have lots of cool incentives.
Awesome. What are some of those incentives?
You can get a poster you can get the book itself.
Okay.
Or you can get a poster.
That's what you really want, but some bonuses, and
You
so.
can get a poster by Genzo Man. You guys know who Genzo Man is. He's like the mythology artist. If you guys haven't seen his stuff, check it out.
Okay.
He did a print of the legendary hero Rostam.
Okay.
We got Andre Arahu is doing Ariohu.
Yes.
Pronouncing his name wrong. He's got a print of Kaveh Ohangar. He's the artist on the Spider Verse. So.
Oh, okay.
Get some really cool stuff. You can get a poster. You can have yourself drawn in the book if you wanted.
Oh, I like that.
So
I like
lots of cool rewards you can choose from.
And you have another project that you have as well.
Yeah.
Called, I think it's Man Plus?
Man Plus. I'm coloring a book called Man Plus. It's a really cool sci-fi. It comes out this summer. Check it out. It's going to be really awesome. And I'm doing some really unconventional colors that I've usually haven't done in the past.
Can you give us a little bit of plot and background on it, or is it without giving away too much?
It's got some cyborgs. It's got some action. It's got some intrigue.
Okay.
Kind of like Blade Runner meets Akira, maybe.
That's what'll help him. I got to help him out with his marketing skills.
Yeah.
Blade Runner meets Akira.
So
is there bikes? Is there swords?
There's guns. There's robots. There's mech.
Okay.
You'll like it. It's set in the future. It's really cool stuff.
My man Arsia Rozegar, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for
Support him. As creators, I've had a couple film projects that I got through Kickstarter and Indiegogo. It's a struggle, y'all. It's hard. You know, if you love this stuff, you got to support these guys that are trying to give you new content. If you're tired of all this commercial crap, check these guys out. They're trying to do it on Kickstarter. My man Arsia Rozegar, he'll be back on the show again soon, and we'll be talking with him. So right now, I'm going to drop it to our next segment. I think we have In Case You Missed It with my man Tom King. Check that out. And then I'll be back with my man Ben Taylor and my man Mansa Herndon. Let's do it, y'all. Here we go.
I'll bring it. Hey, my name is Tom King. I'm a writer for DC Comics, and I have a new comic coming out this Wednesday, and I would greatly appreciate it if you give it a try. It's called The Omega Men, and it's my baby. What it is basically it's an epic space punk soap opera. It's DC Cosmic, done large, done big, done right. It's about rebels against the Empire, except the rebels will do anything and everything to defeat the Empire, and the Empire will do anything and everything to defeat these rebels. So it goes right up to the edge, man. It's high stakes. People die in the beginning, people die at the end, and you're gonna love it, man. It's not just my baby, but it's comics the way I want comics to be written. So I hope you pick it up. Thank you so much.
My name is Mansa Herndon, and these are my picks for this week. My picks are all Secret War centric and a little bit of girl power. So my first pick is Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps #1. And the reason I'm picking this is I'm intrigued by the fact that Carol has amnesia in this series. And she wants to know who she is. She has her Banshee Corps members that are carried over from the Captain Marvel series in the regular Marvel universe. And now trying to find out who she is, how will that affect the broader scope of the Secret War saga going forward? And that sounds like a very intriguing thing to me. So the next pick I have is Marvel Zombies. And this introduces a brand new character of Elsa Bloodstone, who's trapped on the other side of the shield, which isn't the shield that we know of. It's a wall filled with a zombie horde. Now she's trying to survive this landscape and remembering about her father who didn't love her and just trying to make it. And just to think about the fact of her against zombies, I'm all about that. Now, my last pick is a carryover, which is Ultimate End #2. If you've been following Ultimate End, you know that the Ultimate Universe and the Marvel Universe are sharing the same space in Secret Wars. And so now they've opened this rift. And at the end of Ultimate End #1, spoilers, the Thors came in. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes from the series on. And the cover of two Hulks fighting each other, yeah, that's all good. So those are my 3 picks for this week on the show.
What's going on, people? This is Patrick, and these are my picks for June 10th, 2015. First up, I have Long Distance #1 from Thomas Zoller. He was the creator behind Love and Capes. It's about 2 people that meet in an airport. One lives in Columbus, and I think one lives in Chicago, and they've fallen in love. And I'm a sucker for love stories sometimes, and the artwork looks sleek and smooth on this, very cartoony vibe to it. And the love story's there, and I can relate from being in the military and having that long distance relationship. So Long Distance #1 from IDW Publishing is my first pick off the break. My second pick is one of my favorite Teen Titans characters. She's being written by Amanda Connor with art by Emanuela Lupacchino. Let me get that right. Emanuela Lupacchino, written by Amanda Connor. It's Starfire #1. She's getting a new ongoing series. I'm excited about it because I want to see more of Starfire. I want more female character representation. So give it to my girl Starfire. She's pretty cool, and they're doing a little bit less sexified version than they were doing when the New 52 first dropped. So I'm happy about that. Maybe I can let my little one check that out. And for my top pick, it's Starve #1. I had a real hard, difficult time trying to pick my top pick. Starve #1. It's a brand new series by Brian Wood, who you know from Star Wars, who you know from The Massive, a bunch of crazy, awesome books. And he's working with Daniel Salazige, probably massacring my man's name right now, but it looks really awesome. I'm a bit of a foodie, and it's about this guy who used to be on kind of like a Food Network type of show, who left from doing that, and now his art of food making has turned it into an arena sport for the love of rich patrons, and they're kind of funding this kind of whole arena sport food thing. It has a real funkiness to it, and with it being called Starve, I'm really curious what all this means, and it being an arena sport and all that. I want a new title, and this sounds pretty cool. And this creative dream team of Brian Wood and Daniel Zeljic, I know I'm massacring the name, sounds awesome. But before I go, and since I run this show, I'm not just gonna give you 3 books. I have a couple more, and I'm gonna drop it to you real quick. As y'all know, I'm a fan of Saga. Whenever a Saga book drops, I'm picking it up. Saga #29 is coming. I'm a Valiant guy. We have Exo Manowar 25th anniversary special dropping with some new content from Robert Vendetti and Cafu on the art chores. Unity #19 is giving us a brand new story arc. We're introducing a new character. That's dropping. And I'm a fan of Tank Girl. I got my British homie in the house. You're gonna see him next, Mr. Ben Taylor. We're getting 21st century Tank Girl. And one of the original artists on Tank Girl, Jamie Hewlett, who has kind of blown up when he's started doing the artwork for the Gorillaz, that cool pop group, you're gonna wanna check that out. So, for my top 3 titles though, because I had to break it down, y'all know I'm always gonna pick a Valiant title in Saga, so that's why I kind of gave you Starve #1 as my top pick. I have Long Distance #1 from IDW Publishing, check that out, as well as Starfire #1 from DC Comics. Those are my picks. This is Patrick Michael Strange. Now check out my man Ben. He's gonna give you his picks. Here we go.
Hey guys, this is Ben Taylor, and these are my 3 picks. We are in a post-convergence world now, and as such, DC is doing what it can to bring about the new status quo. My first pick for this month, pretty much this month when it comes to DC, because I get like 2 DC books at this point, is All-Star Section 8, written by Garth Ennis and art by John McCrea. They're bringing back their fan favorite characters from Hitman, if you guys remember those. The interesting thing here is this is issue 1 of a 6-issue miniseries, and it is called All-Star, which, if you guys remember, the All-Star imprint has so far had Superman and Batman in it. So, Section 8 is the logical follow-up, right? Like, completely. Not Wonder Woman or Batgirl or any of that, right? Next up after that is Constantine Hellblazer #1. I think this is the first time they've really acknowledged HELLBLAZER in the DCU Prime, so that should be interesting. The big note here is Ming Doyle, who's writing this. She's an absolutely fantastic artist, but she's not really known for writing books. She's known for being an artist. So when they announced Riley Rossomont was the art, I was like, this is going to be really interesting. And I have to check my notes for this next one because her surname's really interesting. My third book for this is The 10th Doctor, number 11 from Titan. Your make or break this week, Titan. Your 10th Doctor doesn't sound like David Tennant. Everyone else in the book's great, but I'm warning you. Written by Eddie Morrison and art by Elena Casagrande. Should be good because we're leading into the big summer crossover that they've announced between the 10th, 11th, and 12th Doctors. So hopefully they're going to start building towards that with this arc. So let's see what comes out of that. So yeah, post-convergence, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, it's all one big event really if you think about it. And that's been me, Ben Taylor.
All right, y'all, that has been our episode. We have our new segment, in case you missed it. My man Arsia Rozegar came on, and now my buddies, I get to party with my dudes. we have a lot of fun at like the conventions and shows. Yep.
Yeah.
My man Ben, who used to be affiliated. Well,
You have a
we
lot
still
of
do
men,
some stuff
don't
in
you?
Virginia.
Like every other word in this episode has been like, my man this,
My man,
my man, my
hey,
man
yo,
this, my
son.
man that.
It doesn't help that my name is
I'm a
man.
hip-hop
My
guy.
man.
I'm a hip hop dude, man. I love
It's not
hip-hop.
that they called you Mansa in the call sheet or anything.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
But Manda.
Manda.
Yeah, I'm chilling with my man Mansa right now.
Thank
right?
you. Now,
What's
before
good,
we
man?
wrap up, Mansa
Yeah,
and I,
what's up?
We saw you do that little video with your Roman Reigns wig on.
Oh yeah, it was
Right.
from my man's wrestling party because I'm an old school wrestling
Yeah,
fan.
yeah.
I'm
That's-
trying to get the new stuff, and these guys, if I haven't talked about it yet, you're gonna probably see this in their little get-to-knows. But these guys have an awesome wrestling podcast you want to check out. They throw an awesome wrestling panel at every Awesome Con that is like the must-go wrestling panel. These dudes are my wrestling dudes. Y'all gonna school me back up on some of these
Yeah,
new
that's
cats.
the plan.
That's the
They
whole
just,
plan, man.
my thing is they don't have the characters like they did in the 80s.
Yes,
man.
they do.
You know,
just
and the
gotta-
Attitude Era. I left when Rock and Cold, kind of left.
So you,
as well.
you left when wrestling got good?
Yeah, pretty
Really?
much.
Yeah.
But you can't like even
Stone
know
Cold
these
wasn't a
guys
wrestler,
anymore.
he was a brawler. The Rock isn't a wrestler, he's a brawler. I'm talking about wrestling. Hold, counter hold.
Yeah.
Wrestling, son.
We have wrestling going on now. And This is
Okay.
a great time
It is.
to come back. It's almost like a golden age.
All right.
Of wrestling is coming back. It's great.
But Cena is like, to me, he's like, and CM Punk and
Like I said,
We'll have to get you on the show sometime.
Right.
All right.
We'll school
But because
Okay.
we saw you in the Roman Reigns wig, and
hold on,
This is-
before we go into that though.
all right.
So I did the roster. I called them roster reigns because they was like, hey, you need to be somebody. And I was like, I had like the goatee a little bit longer
Yeah.
then. I messed it up recently. I'm trying to grow back now, but it was like he's the nephew or something of the Rock, and I'm like, okay, let me check him out
Yep.
because I'm a huge Rock fan. I love Dwayne Johnson.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that to play with him.
I love The Rock. But this guy has no mic skills, man. I'm
Yes, he
upset
does.
about that.
Yeah, he does.
He stepped it up now?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
He had a couple.
See, the thing is you don't develop mic skills until you're given a mic and told to go.
Okay.
Right? And they weren't giving him the microphone. The
right.
more and more they give him the microphone, the more and more he's developing.
and if
All
you
right.
look at him now, he's got fantastic mic skills.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about this coming
Okay.
up on our shows.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, Roman Reigns, people have been looking down on him because they felt he was shoved down our throats.
Yeah.
But the guy is not bad, and he's getting better and better each week. He's on television. So
Okay.
yeah,
So they're gonna finally give him a because
Yeah.
they were pushing him hard, like I said. I was even though I'm not
they were
watching.
giving him the hard sell,
Yeah.
and they weren't allowing him time to become himself.
Okay.
But now
now
that they're
he's-
actually giving him time to be like, look, I am good.
Cool.
People are getting behind him.
yeah.
But
All right. What's up?
now that
I'm
we've seen you in the
scared.
Roman Reigns wig, right?
scared.
Now, do you know who the Shield are?
Wasn't Roman Reigns part of that?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Right.
He was one.
And they are a three-man group, much like the three of us, right?
Sounds
Who
good.
had a hand gesture, right?
Okay.
Where they all put their fists in the middle like this,
All right.
because they were the new symbol of excellence,
Okay.
right? And with your show being, in my opinion, the best one in the area. Sorry, Harry. I know you do a show, Harry.
We love you, Harry.
We
you
still
are
love
my,
you. We
You
all
are my
love you.
boss. I
I'm
love
throwing
Right.
out the Casa of
Right.
Art to
Right.
because Pop Culture Uncovered does carry our show as well now.
Right.
Yeah.
But since I've actually been on yours and not his, this is clearly the better show.
All right.
So,
Respect.
three fists in the middle,
Okay.
new symbol of excellence, new
Got
release
it.
Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Patrick Michael Strange,
Yes, sir.
Mansa, Ben Taylor, representing.
No doubt. Yo, my man Ben Taylor, my man Mansa, and tell them where they can find the y'all's wrestling podcast. For those
Right
on
now,
the initiative.
it's a bit up in the air because we're having some hosting issues.
Okay.
But the best place to follow us is follow me on Twitter at Bob T Goldfish.
Bob T. Goldfish.
And if you want the story behind that, you're gonna have to come and find me personally.
It's very interesting.
Or you can find us on my Twitch channel.
Okay.
Where I stream video games regularly at twitch.tv/Bob
Yes.
the Ninja Goldfish.
All right.
As for him,
Yo,
You can
Mansa.
You can find me at Teska19, Teska K19 on Twitter.
you want to spell that?
Teska TEZUKA.
Are you gonna get it right, unlike the dude earlier?
What?
Do we need a graphic for you?
Yeah,
as
we
well?
probably need a graphic.
My
Yeah.
man, I see it. Much respect, though.
Love you, Arsia.
Yo, my man Mansa, my man Ben, these guys are awesome. They're gonna school me back up. I want to get back into this
Yeah,
new
dude.
jam
Yeah,
because I met, being backstage at AwesomeCon with Seth Rollins
Yeah.
and Natalia, who
By the
there's like, yo,
way,
check out Natalia.
who by the way,
Beautiful.
By the way, when I'm having long conversations with Ben on Facebook, and he's like, "Hey, which divas and superstars should I bring in?" Ben, next year, book them at a time I can actually see them.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben Penrod,
Yeah,
my
Ben
man,
Penrod.
Ben Penrod. Ben.
Ben, yeah.
I love you, Ben. Even if you do.
We
run
love you,
off.
man.
But I real quick, I didn't know she was a Neidhart. I was
Yeah,
a huge Heart Foundation fan.
Natty
Like I said,
Neidhart.
I'm old school, dude, and I was like, what?
I'll tell you what. One of the
She's
first,
so very
one of
sweet.
the first things
so
we need to
very
get you
sweet.
to see is there was a match between Natalia, and
and
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Now Charlotte is the daughter of
daughter.
Ric Flair, and
Word?
they had a
Yes,
match.
word.
They had a match on an NXT show, which had
Was
Brett
it the
and
first one? Or
no, it was the second special.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll educate you.
Yeah,
son.
we will.
Let's go do that right now.
Yeah, I think that's
We're
a good
going
idea.
to do that.
We're gonna do that right now. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for checking
Believe
us
that.
out. Believe that. My man Ben Taylor, my man Mansa Herndon, my man Arsia Rozegar that came on, my man Tom King.
Can you please
that
come
came
up with
through.
another adjective? Not man.
Aye.
My boy, my
boy,
son,
yeah.
my friend,
We're gonna school.
my
They're
amigo.
gonna school me up out of this.
I'm gonna buy you a thesaurus, son.
Okay, let's do that. This has been an episode of New Release Wednesday. Like us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/New Release Wednesday. And please, y'all subscribe to us on YouTube. That's youtube.com/New Release Wednesday. Patrick, Ben, Mansa, Tom, Arsia. Our shop, Amazing Comic Shop, supporting us this week. Thank you, Amazing Comic Shop. To my man Jake, my man Camille. Thank you all. We love
Your
you.
man, Camille.
Yeah.
Oh, I said my man Camille. Hey, she's Furiosa though. She can hurt.
She's
it.
gonna whoop your
She
ass.
can whoop my ass.
Camille is awesome.
Hey, Dan, weapons check. My man Dapper Dan. All right, y'all, that has been our episode. Love y'all. Till next time.